3 minutes on you.
One thing is clear with this basketball program.
I appreciate you, dog.
Everyone plays an important role.
Next one, Mariah's favorite, Inchworm to Cobra.
Feeling that connection makes everyone feel invested.
Here we go.
Coaches, players, managers, athletic trainers, you name it.
Ready and go.
And it takes them all to build this team.
I see you, Gabby.
It's how Laura Harper came up as a player at Maryland and how she leads the Tigers in her first season at Towson.
Last one.
And I think it just buys into the overall championship energy.
No teammate is more important than another.
Ellie!
Well, maybe
The
one.
first time Ellie came into the gym, she walked in like she owned the place.
She makes me really happy when I do get to see her.
Whether it's practice or game day, her presence fuels her team.
She's just always been like our sunshine during practice. In games, we always hear her. She's always cheering for us.
Nothing does that more than these high fives.
Can I get a double?
But it's great. It just fills you up with joy. And, it means a lot that she's supporting us and she's always here for us.
Meet Towson women's basketball superfan, Ellie.
She talks about, the team, the coaches, the games, practice, all throughout the week. So, it's not just something that, she's here and then it's over, on to the next thing. They really have impacted her life.
Ellie does this all from the sideline, unable to play the game she loves.
Even though she can't run as fast as they can or jump up and score the basket like they can, she, I think, feels it through her body.
The 25-year-old Baltimore County native
Got the ball. Good job, Ellie.
is multi-disabled, nonverbal. Ellie signs and uses an iPad to communicate. None of this predicted to be her life until after birth.
Ellie's oxygen level was very low, and mine also. The doctor that delivered Ellie and performed the C-section, she immediately thought that there was a concern. But then everyone else just kept saying, let's wait till she's a year.
Once home post-delivery, it didn't take long for Ellie's mother, Karen Smith, to realize that doctor was right.
She wasn't looking at me, we weren't making eye contact. There was just, the connection wasn't forming.
Ellie also didn't hit the same milestones her older sister Carly did. Ellie's parents knew then they needed help, answers, and a plan.
The fact that I had been a school teacher really helped because I learned a lot about early childhood. I kind of knew in my heart of hearts, and so did my husband, that this was going to be a lifelong situation.
After years of support and care for Ellie, the Smith family leaned into one of Ellie's passions, sports, and her favorite, basketball.
She loves sports and to participate, but she prefers to observe them.
Ellie's love for the game started from watching on TV to joining her uncle's AAU team.
All three of her cousins, Sarah, Hannah, and Molly, played basketball. They contacted us and said, hey, we'd really love Ellie to be a part of the team.
Which led her to Towson.
So after Molly graduated from high school and was going off to college, I said to her uncle, gosh, Ellie's really gonna miss coming to the games. And he said, well, why don't you contact Towson University and see if she can help out with the team there.
It started with former coach Diane Richardson and carried over to Harper's program this season.
I think it was the first or second game that she came to because she sits behind the bench with a sign typically. I would come out of timeouts, high five Ellie, see her cheering for us, and I'm like, Ellie, this is what I need, this energy.
A relationship that extends far beyond wins and losses on the court.
Ellie's not concerned about the team winning. I know winning is great, but Ellie's just concerned about the team doing the best they can and cheering them on. And she was probably 6 or 7 before she really started smiling. And now that's like the greatest joy, is like as soon as you walk in and you see Ellie smile, she just, she lights up a room.
It's transformed into something players and coaches get far more out of than Ellie.
I just love her energy so much, and she makes me really happy when I do get to see her.
Anytime she's in the crowd, we like, now we gotta really whoop the other team because we gotta make Ellie proud.
She's their inspiration, a constant reminder to have perspective.
There's a level of appreciation and gratitude of life and just realizing how much joy she's able to have.
If you just put a thought in your head, okay, then I should take this a certain way and I should take that a certain way. Because if she could do it, I can.
I do feel like they've learned that Ellie helps the team as much as they help her.
She's also bailed out her team a time or two.
Oh my goodness, one time we were in film and I was ripping the team. Like they were just getting on my last nerves. And I guess Ellie was outside, like literally, and I hear her laughing. And I'm just like, y'all are so lucky Ellie's coming in right now because I can't be mad anymore.
While no official diagnosis, Ellie is one of 5 people in the world with her genetic makeup.
So they don't know enough to know whether this is actually what caused her disability.
An incredibly difficult life journey for Ellie and her family that comes with challenges.
I quit my job. I stayed home for 10 years, and basically we just did therapy nonstop. You can go over here and ask her what her name is. Ellie's had so many challenges over her life, but she really doesn't let any of those challenges get in the way of her leading a really incredible life.
But it also comes with so much more.
There's a poem called Welcome to Holland. It explains what it's like to raise a child with a disability. It says, welcome to Holland, and it talks about how you planned a trip to go to Italy, and you've gone and you've bought guidebooks, you've learned how to speak Italian, you're excited to see all the sights in Italy, and then you're on the plane and the stewardess lands and says, welcome to Holland. And what you realize after time is that Holland is an incredible place, just like Italy, but it's much slower paced, it's much calmer, but it's more beautiful in many ways.
Ellie and her family refuse to let her disabilities dictate life.
And my mom passed away while I was pregnant with Ellie. So I didn't have that support there. So I didn't have a mother to help teach me what it was like to be a mother. So I will say to all of you young moms out there, you know, continue to have faith. Don't ever let anyone put a ceiling on anything. You know, we were given so many ceilings that were so low. She's living proof that she's able to just do so much. I'm so proud of her. Am I proud of you?
Proud of what Ellie's life is today and what it will be tomorrow.
We want her to be as independent as she possibly can and have a community around her, have a community that she loves and that loves her.
Part of that community is with her Towson basketball family.
Bingo, bingo!
And if we can play as free as Ellie lives her life, you just feel like we can do anything.
The Tigers' year ended in March as conference champions and in the first round of the WNIT. So now they wait
Oh yeah, this is Ellie's gym.
for next season.
She knows her chair's gonna be over here.
And Towson for Sports Unlimited.
Together!
I'm Morgan Adsit.